Stop number 12 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Dover Downs International Speedway, Dover, Delaware, as we're here today for the running of the FedEx 400, as we are set for 60 laps of racing on the track called the Monster Mile in Dover Downs International Speedway. Some call it White Lightning because of its concrete layout on this 1 mile high bank track, and some people call it an overgrown Bristol. Except the banking is not steep. It's not as steep at Dover as it is at Bristol at 36 degrees of banking, whereas Dover's 24 degrees of banking, but still it's a pretty steep bank track no less. And you'll see fast speeds on it for a 1 mile track here today. In fact, on the pole at 160 miles an hour, it is Seth Cole, the number 52 Alka-Seltzer Pontiac. He's on the pole for today's race. On the long side of him is number 73, the unsponsored Oldsmobile of Daniel Bouchard. Second row has number 26 Joshua Osborne, and beside him will be number 5 Phil Parker. Parker won the season at Martinsville. Parker actually won the season at Richmond, while Osborne won at Martinsville and Sonoma this season. Going to row number 3 has car 55 Harrison Ponder, the Skull Crown Oldsmobile, and beside him number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet of Cole Deaver, the winner at Atlanta this season. Going to row number 4 has car number 27, that is Nathan Orman, the winner this season at Bristol in the Kodiak Pontiac, and number 43 STP Pontiac of Mike Becker, the Coca-Cola 600 winner at Charlotte. Row 5 has number 88 Laura Chung, and number 70 that is Daniel Voiles, the AC Sparkplugs Rumple Furniture Pontiac. Next row down is number 25 Colin Cropley in the Folgers Chevrolet, and beside him will be number 16 Alexander Rowe in the Chattanooga Chew Buick. Next row, number 9 Jessica Shelton, the Coors Melling Ford, and she'll be alongside number 30, the winner at Talladega this season, Allison Rain, a Country Time Pontiac. Next row, number 4 William Brock in a Kodak Film Oldsmobile, and number 94 another Oldsmobile, the Sunoco machine of Dylan Poteet. Next row, number 2 Dylan Young, the winner this season at Darlington, and number 75 Quentin Moore. And it's number 7 Rafael Leduc, the Daytona 500 winner, and number 33 Amanda Evans in the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile. Next row is number 15 Jackson Haywood, the Motorcraft Ford, and number 71 Nathan Hudson, the Lifeboy Chevrolet. Next row down is number 66, that is James Henry, the Banquet Frozen Foods Chevrolet, and number 8, that is Ryan Brommer, the Miller High Life Buick. Next row down is number 29 Zachary Fitzwater, the Hardee's Oldsmobile, or Hardee's Pontiac, the winner this season at North Wilkesboro in the First Union 400. He'll be alongside number 90, that is Kat Batson, another unsponsored car. Her car is a Ford. Another Ford, Keith Batson, the number 28 Texaco Haviland machine. He'll be alongside number 21 Benjamin Miles, who won the season at Rockingham. He also won the Winston at Charlotte this season as well too. He's the next row down has number 10, that is Caleb Fogler in the Pure Leader Pontiac, and he'll be alongside number 83. That is Stephen Colon, the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Oldsmobile. Next row down is number 11. That is Noah Sewell, the Budweiser Ford. He'll be alongside Matt Vasconcelos, the number 6 Strolight Ford. Next row down is number 14. That is Eric Monaco. Next row down, is number 84. That is Austin Reed in the Miller High Life Buick, and he'll be alongside number 89. That is Cement Oscon in the Evinrude Pontiac. Next row down is number 14. That is Eric Monaco in the Copenhagen Oldsmobile, and he'll be alongside number 42 Kyle Matthews, coming from way out back in the Pekin Freeze Pontiac. Kyle, a former winner here at Dover. And starting shotgun is Charles Samper in 57, the Heinz Tomato Ketchup Pontiac, and he'll be alongside number 17, Tide Chevrolet of Michael Whitman, starting shotgun in the field. So that's your starting lineup for today's FedEx 400 at Dover Downs International Speedway. Here, Seth Cole will carry one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. The other 2 carried by Charles Sanford and Kyle Matthews. Those are the other 2 carrying in-car cameras in today's race. All 3 of them Pontiacs, by the way. So, you thought Pontiac would be sponsoring this race if I had said that. But anyway, but it's not sponsoring this race here. FedEx is, and we're about to get the command to fire the engines here at Dover. Here's the command to do so.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command has been given the party engines as we're set for racing here today as the pace car is built off of pit road for the pace up. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Field rolling through turns number 3 and 4 here. Pace car is about to duck, has ducked off on the pit road as the field is being led by Seth Cole and Daniel Bouchard as the green flag's about to fly here for the 12th race of the season. The FedEx 400 is looking for a green flag and they get it. We're racing at Dover. We've gotten word too, by the way, that Cement Oscon, the number 89 car, failed to start as the field is rolling off on the pace up here, so he's sitting on pit road right now, I think, and I think he may be out of the race as well too. Yep, he's already out of the race, so Cement Oscon, tough break for him. So 89 car, unfortunately, more disappointment for that team right there, and for having some solid runs, I should say, as well too. It had a good run at Charlotte the last race prior to this here, as Seth Cole and Joshua Osborne break out of the field and lead the front two. Seth has had an okay season at this point. Osborne, on the other hand, has had a pretty darn good start to the season for the Quaker State team. Harrison Ponder, the 55 car, is in 3rd position. 4th is Nathan Orman, and Laura Chung now battling with Colin Cropley for 5th position, along with Jessica Shelton and Bill Parker. Now Shelton moves Cropley up the track now as they come off turn number 4. And, problems on the front stretch. As Amanda Evans is involved, as well as Ryan Brommer in the 8 car. Saw Austin Reed in the 84, he scraped up. Charles Sanford was involved, and Michael Whitman, the last place starter in the 17 cars, is involved as well too. Amanda Evans in the 33, we saw her spin. And Seth Cole leads the field back to start-finish line. And that's usually the common, crash like this at Dover is usually kind of commonplace because turn 4 is usually almost always the trouble spot and usually always ends and the wreck usually always ends in almost always ends in turns 1 and 2. And Amanda Evans got into Austin Reed. Those two doing a little Donnie Allison and Cale Yarborough at Daytona. And then Austin gets Michael Whitman, while Amanda Evans got Charles Sanford. Whew, and nice driving there on the part of the 21 car of Benjamin Miles as he just missed the crash here, as did another car. It was Stephen Colon in the 83 car who had missed the crash as well too. Real time. Boy. And it's another thing about Dover. Dover does not play any favorites at all. And we had an in-car camera from inside Charles Sanford's car. Let's take a ride with him. Boy, Charles has not had a good start to the season. They're one of the big names in this series as well too, as he puts her in gear, gets it going again here as he has dropped to the 34th position right now. There's Austin Reed coming back onto the track behind Amanda Evans here. Austin's in 36th position right now. The cars that were knocked out of the race because of that crash. Well, it was the 17 car of Michael Whitman that got knocked out of the race because of that crash. So he unfortunately joined Cement Oscon in the garage area. So 6 laps in the books here. Seth Cole is your leader. We'll be back for a restart right after this. Well, another car has now joined the garage area. That was Kyle Matthews in the 42 car. He's out of the race with a header failure. And same may be happening for this man, Colin Cropley, the number 25 car. He was 7th. He was running 7th, and he is now dipped onto the apron. He's got a problem as well too. Oh, Colin's not going to like this at all. And he had been running decently throughout the early portion of the season as well too. Got a top 5 at Sonoma. And other than that, it's been breakage for the 25 car. And that's what's going to befall him today here at Dover, looks like here. But the lead is belonging to Seth Cole right now, the number 52 Alka-Seltzer Pontiac. He is the leader. Second position is Harrison Ponder. Then it's Nathan Orman, Joshua Osborne, and Laura Chung, the top 5. Then Jessica Shelton, Colin Cropley was in 7th position. Now that's belonging to Dylan Young. 8th is Phil Parker. 9th is Rafael LeDuc. And 10th is Daniel Bouchard. That's how they run right now. Green flag back out. Lap number 9. And everybody else is being held up behind the 84 of Austin Reed. As Seth Cole and the 55 of Harrison Ponder get a darn good start. Laura Chung gets passed up on the low side by Jessica Shelton. As they still try behind the 84 machine right there. Shelton now gets past Reed. And here comes the 5 car of Phil Parker. He's got the push from Rafael LeDuc. Rafael in that 7 car pulls ahead tries to push Parker ahead of the 9 cars. They come through turns number 3 and 4. And look at Harrison Ponder going at number 55 car. He's up to the second position. Is now on the back bumper of Seth Cole in the 52 machine. Rear bumper came from Seth Cole's machine right there, looking right at that Skull Classic Oldsmobile of Harrison Ponder, and looking to pull it right on the back bumper, and Ponder's in the front stretch. That is Allison Rain. Austin Reed again involved, in Cole Deaver in the 3 has crashed as well too, and Cole unable to get his car to start in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. And Harrison Ponder will lead him back to the start-finish line here. Deaver, unfortunately, has now fallen a lap down. Allison Rain, the Talladega winner, also involved in the number 30 machine. So caution number 2 flying on the 12th lap of this race. Take a look as to what happened here. Laura Chung lost a bunch of spots right there, and she turns Austin Reed for no reason, other than probably that she cost him. He cost her a lot of positions there. Cole Deaver. There's Dylan Poteet. He gets involved in the 94 car, and everybody else is bunched up in turn number 1. How did that not become a crash? I do not know. As far as that bunch was concerned right there. But for Dylan Poteet, Austin Reed, Allison Rain, and especially Cole Deaver, that is... And Deaver apparently got involved in something else as well too, but I can see him sitting on pit road right now as the Austin Reed's now in pits as well too, as is Allison Rain, and the back bumper messed up on that 30 car. So I say apparently Deaver had some choice words for Allison Rain on that one, and it's not the least bit happy with her too. But the Miller High Life, the GM Goodwrench, and the Country Time teams go to work, and Allison now comes back out of the pits. 35 miles an hour on pit road at Dover, by the way, and that is a not bad when you're under caution, though. But when you're doing green flag stops, that is a killer as well too, especially at tracks like Dover, and well, of course, all 3 of the road courses have a pit speed limit of 35 miles an hour. Sonoma, Riverside, and Watkins Glen. There, of course, we're going to Riverside next on the tour for the Bud 400, which is a pretty good race usually, I think. But Allison comes back on the pit road, off of pits right now. Here, Austin Reed now coming back out as well too. So Harrison Ponder leads the field right now. We'll be back for the restart right after this, lap number 15. Pace car about to come off on the pit road right here as Harrison Ponder leads the field to the green flag. The cars of Colin Cropley and Austin Reed trying to get their laps back here. as the green flag's about to fly. Lap number 17 here at Dover. We're down to 44 to go here in this race. Green flag back out, and we're backing away from the second caution flag of the day. And Colin Cropley trying to get one of his 2 laps back here as he come off turn number 2. Harrison Ponder racing him hard. Here comes Seth Cole trying to push Colin up to the front of the pack. Now Colin can catch a quick caution flag there. He could go from 2 laps down to 1 lap down. Meantime, Seth Cole, by virtue of pushing Colin Cropley, has taken the lead. As we watched Phil Parker and Joshua Osborne go at it as they go through turns number 1 and 3 and 4 right now. Nathan Orman running in 3rd position. 4th is Phil Parker and Joshua Osborne running in 5th position. 6th is Raphael Leduc. 7th, Jessica Shelton. 8th is Daniel Bouchard. 9th is James Henry, and Dylan Young runs in 10th position as they come off turn number 4 right now. And here comes Seth to the low side of Cropley, trying to put him back a second lap down. And he does so. So much for hoping for a quick caution flag to get him, put him now 1 lap down in this race there as they come off turn number 4 right now. But look at that 55 there. Harrison Ponder having a darn good day right now in that machine as he now pulls it back to the back bumper of Seth Cole as they come off the second turn right now. Looking right at Colin Cropley in the 25 car, but meantime, what you don't see is Harrison Ponder taking the lead. And boy, they were side by side at the start finish line. Who led that time? By Seth Cole barely did by just inches. But Harrison Ponder is going to take a lead with the push from Colin Cropley in the 25 car. Again, Cropley is 2 laps down, but he's sure mixing things up with the big boys right now. And boy, I tell you, imagine if that 25 car had not had the problems under caution, he'd have been right up there. He'd have had a car that possibly could be going for the win possibly here at Dover. And I'll tell you, that's something the 25 team has been all the more capable of. However, little problems there just bugged that team a lot. And if they ever get it worked out, though, look out for that 25 team. Nathan Orman now gets the second position in the number 27 car. 3rd position now battling for 3rd is Seth Cole and Joshua Osborne. And Osborne takes his 26 car up to the number 3 spot. Bouchard is up there, and don't look now, but here comes that number 9, Jessica Shelton. And Jessica, is getting sick and tired of not running good at all, and let alone not winning a race. And she is trying to make a statement here. I'll tell you, and like I said, that is for everybody else. I said the next race on the tour is Riverside. That's one of the tracks where Shelton shines at. As we take a look at the 27 and 26 cars go at right here at 2nd and 3rd position right now between Ormond and Osborne. Bouchard in 4th position. Shelton has now gotten past Seth Cole for 5th. As they go through turns number 3 and 4 now, Raphael Leduc, the 7 car. Low side of Phil Parker in the 5. Dylan Young up there. Stephen Colon in the 83 car, who started this race way back in the back. And he is up to the top 10 right now. Dylan Young up ahead of him in the 2 car and the 4 of William Brock. Brock running right now in 11th position, and somebody stopped on the track right now. That looks to be the 33 car of Amanda Evans, I think. And the yellow flag is flown for the 2nd time here, for the 3rd time I should say here today. And Harrison Ponder will lead him back to the start finish line. Nathan Orman's gotten past him there. Come on, Nathan, let Harrison back by him. Oh, dear gosh. We may have 2 cars penalized here. Maybe more. Oh, has Harrison got a problem? Could he have a problem, possibly? Okay, there we go. Yeah, everybody else has slowed down and let Harrison back by him. Alrighty. There we go. But it was Amanda Evans in the 33 card that has brought out caution number... That's brought out caution number 3 here in this event. And Amanda, yeah, looks like she had problems there going into turn number 1 here. Her and Allison Rain just about got into each other right there, and yeah, so apparently the 33 car with a mechanical failure, much like we saw with Colin Cropley earlier in this event here, and as well as Kyle Matthews, who we did not see have a problem under caution. So Amanda Evans' stalled machine will bring out the 3rd caution flag of the day, and we are almost halfway home here. Harrison Ponder is your leader, Nathan Orman second, then Osborne, Bouchard, and Shelton, the top 5. We'll be back for the start right after this. Field giving the 1 to go for the restart here on lap number 31 as the stall car of Amanda Evans. Well, it was a valve failure that has plagued the number 33 Skull Bandit team as it is now being pushed to the garage area. The 4th retiree, or I should say 5th retiree of this race here at Dover. Valve failure is, of course, another one of those problems that's internally within the engine of these machines. But restart happening on lap number 32. It'll be Harrison Ponder, your leader. Second is Nathan Ormond, then Joshua Osborne, Daniel Bouchard, Jessica Shelton, the top 5. Then 6 through 10 is Seth Cole, Raphael Leduc, Phil Parker, Dylan Young, and William Brock. The top 10 is the green flags with the fly. On lap number 32, we have 29 to go, so we're halfway home. Or past halfway home, I should say, here at Dover. Again, the 25 and 84 trying to get their laps back here at Dover as they come off turn number 4. Green flag back out, back underway. Harrison Ponder with a good start on the rest of the field. And Cropley trying his darndest to try to get one of his 2 laps back. And here comes Shelton, 3 wide inside of Ostery and Daniel Bouchard. And Shelton floors her on that red and white number 9, and she pulls ahead to take 4th position away, and prods on the front stretch. Stephen Colon, who's having a really good run here today. Laura Chung is involved. Caleb Fogler involved. Kat Batson, Dylan Poteet, Allison Rain, Benjamin Miles. William Brock was involved as well, too. Cropley again will not pull ahead of the 55 car, and he'll stay 2 laps down, as unfortunately for him. And there is William Brock in the 4 car. Oh my gosh, several of those cars are having really good runs and much needed good runs. But unfortunately, it will not happen for them today here, as Brock pulls a back end damage to that number 4 Oldsmobile of the Kodak machine. Boy, turn 4, always the danger spot here at this track here, and that is one thing that never changes here at Dover. As they come off turn number 4, Brock gets right into Dylan Young, stuffs him into the wall, and Young comes back, hits the 83 car of Stephen Colon. And there's where everybody else got involved. Ryan Brommer in the 8 car got involved. There's Matt Vasconcelos in the 6 car. He crashed, and then there's Allison Rain involved as well too. And oh my gosh, boy, Stephen Colon, like I said, the darn shame for him, because he had started this race way back in the back and was running in the top 10 when this happened as well too. He's got clocked 11th that time by. And let's take a look at what happened to him right there. Oh, and he got the hit from Nathan Hudson in the 71 car. That's what happened to Colon. And I tell you, Colon is getting sick and tired of not. And I tell you, there's another driver who's getting tired of not having bad luck hitting him during this event, the races here this season. But he is back on the racetrack right now in the 83 car, as Allison Rain is also back in damaged up on that 30 machine here. Charles Sanford, 57 car. That's well too. Charles running 24th right now. Allison in 25th somehow. And Dylan Poteet front end, Sands front end on that number 94 Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile right there. And CR is not one of the sponsors on that car. It is actually a radiator manufacturer for these cars here. But still, it is Harrison Ponder who leads this event here. We'll be back for the restart right after this. Laura Chung, William Brock, Benjamin Miles, Nathan Hudson, and are all now joined the group of cars out of this race here today. Here, and I don't know why Hudson retired here. He didn't take all that hard of a lick when he got into Stephen Cologne's machine right here. But 29 cars remain in this race here, and 26 of them on the lead lap here. Again, the 25, 84, and 83 cars now are the cars not on the lead lap. But Harrison Ponder leads the field on the lead lap here. He's the leader of this event. And it's Ormond, Osborne, Shelton, and LeDuc, the top 5. Green flag back underway, lap number 38. Colin Cropley got a good start here, but here comes Harrison Ponder. Back to the low side. He is going to try to get back past Cropley coming off turn number 4. And Nathan Ormond now trying to get past the 55 machine. Osborne way up on the high side now trying to help Cropley. That's going to open the door to the low side for Jessica Shelton in the number 9. There she is. Through the third and fourth turns now. Shelton trying for third position. In the meantime, Ormond going for the lead, and he's got it. Come off to number 4. On Harrison Ponder, and Nathan Ormond leads his first lap of the race. Shelton's trying now for second place here. I'll tell you, that number 9 car, that could be bad news for that 27 cars that come through if she gets past Ponder in a hurry as she did on Osborne as they come up the 4th turn. And here comes Ponder to the left side again on Cropley. Everybody doing their darndest trying to keep him 2 laps down in this race here. Cropley right now running in 29th position at this point. He's picked up a few spots since his problem he had earlier in the event, but and Jessica saying, "Out of my way, Colin. I got a race to try to win here." As she comes off turn number 2 right now, she gets past Cropley and now has her sights set on the 27 and 55 cars both. Osborne running in 4th position again, the 26 machine. Daniel Bouchard now is taking 5th position away. How about James Henry, the 66 car? He's up to 6th position right now in that Banquet Frozen Foods Chevrolet. He's running very strong right now. Keith Batson running in 7th position. And how about Daniel Voiles in the 70 running in 8th position right now? Doing a darn good job. And at the 9th is Eric Monaco. He started this race dead. He started this race almost in the last rows of the field. He's at the 9th as the 5th caution flag has flown here in today's event. And did Nathan Ormond, or is it Nathan Ormond or the 55 of Harrison Ponder? And led him back to the caution flag. It is Ormond who led him back to the start-finish line. And once again, it's Austin Reed in the 84 who has crashed. I'll tell you, he is having a day he wants to forget here at Dover. That is for darn sure. And take a look at what happened right here. Austin Reed just chugging along, driving Miss Daisy here, and he just gets deliberately turned by the 75 of Quentin Moore. Goes down the track here, and teammate, the 8 car of Ryan Brommer nailed him. And Stephen Cologne gets involved too in the 83 car. But I tell you, poor Stephen Cologne, if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any But the Miller High Life cars crash into each other in turns 3 and 4. Tore up both ends of their Buicks as a So yet another caution flag is waved here at Dover. Here, Nathan Ormond is your leader here at Dover. Then it's Harrison Ponder, Jessica Shelton, Joshua Osborne, and Daniel Bouchard, the top 5. When we come back for the restart. So Reed, Cologne, and Brommer all out of the race right here. 26 cars remain in this race, and 25 of them on the lead lap as we get set for a restart here. Lap number 48 here at Dover. Can Nathan Ormond hold them all up? We'll find out here. Ponder second, then Shelton, Osborne, and Bouchard the top 5. Down to Metro County here, Jessica Shelton up to second position now. She's got the push from Joshua Osborne in the 26 car. And just leaves Harrison Ponder completely out the dry here as they come off turn number 4. And now Cropper goes inside, tries to get one of his laps back here. And he's got the push from Jessica Shelton. That could play to Jessica's advantage possibly, but nope, she falls in behind Ormond. And Osborne just about got turned by the 73 car of Daniel Bouchard, and Jessica Shelton going for the lead, and she may get it off turn number 4. Ormond tries to hold him off as they go to turn number 1 right now, and now the 27 and 9 are side by side. Osborne with a beat on that number 9 car, not on the 27 car. You remember it was Ormond who finished second to Osborne at Martinsville. Ten laps to go here at Dover Downs International Speedway. The 27, Nathan Ormond, the number 9 of Jessica Shelton. If Ormond wins, it'll be his second victory of the season. If Shelton wins, it'll be her first. As he comes through turns number 3 and 4 now. If Osborne pulls it off, it'll be his third. And Shelton looks to the low side, tries to get past the 27, just cannot do it for the time being. That 25 car. Oh, and Ormond looks inside. He got a little bit loose off turn number 2 as he tried to go inside of Cropley here. Now Osborne looks inside of Shelton for that number 2 spot. And here comes Jessica, low side for the lead. But Osborne chooses to go with the 27 car, but Shelton's got the drive on that number 25 car, and she takes second position, and she takes the lead, I should say. Now it's Osborne for second. Ford in first, Buick in second, Pontiac in third, and now you got another Pontiac with Daniel Voiles, and the 28 car of Keith Batson in this mix as well too. In the meantime, Harrison Ponder tries to roll it back on the inside lane here, along with Rafael LeDuc in the 7. And here comes Voiles for second position. Look at that 70 car go. Those two running side by side, that could be what Shelton wants. But Osborne floors the throw on that green Buick, and he says, "No way, Daniels." B5 to get his time by. Will it be Osborne? Will it be Shelton? Will it be anybody out? Will it be anybody out behind them? Jessica Shelton opens up a little bit on Joshua Osborne now for the top spot. Off to number 4, complete lap number 56. We're down to 4 to go. Osborne closes up on Shelton now. 1,500 of a second between the red and white Ford and that green and white Buick. Here comes Osborne to the low side. Osborne to the low side. Shelton slams the door in his face. Two hard racers going at it for the win here at Dover. Osborne again looks to the low side of Shelton. Nothing doing for the time being. Harrison Ponder, though, he's closed up right now. He can make it a three-way. Boyle's trying to make it a four-way battle. And the caution flag flies with 2 laps to go. And that may have just sealed the deal right there, possibly. And in fact, it will, because we will not get this race restarted. And I don't know who crashed there to cause the last yellow flag of the day, but it may have been Fogler in the 10 car. I don't know. I see Noah Sewell with an 11 car. There's some damage on that machine. It might have been Matt Vasconcelos in the 6 car. I'm not sure. Colin Cropley does get one of his laps back, though, but too little, too late, unfortunately, as he will finish 26 in this race here. And the field will get the green and white flags. Yellow and white flags, I should say here. But we'll take a look at what happened to cause the last yellow flag of the day here in just a minute. But here in just a moment. But the yellow and white flags are away, and Jessica Shelton is going to get her first win of the season. But I tell you what, you can't say Joshua Osborne did not try to get Shelton on the last laps of the race here. But I tell you, if that race would have gone green the rest of the way, those two would have had a whale of a battle. And I tell you, who would have won? I'm not sure who would have, but Osborne and Ponder was coming on hard in this race, or charging up hard, I should say. But no matter what, though, Jessica Shelton is going to get her first victory of the season. Joshua Osborne is going to come home second. Third will go to Harrison Ponder. Fourth to Daniel Voiles. Fifth place will be Raphael Leduc. Sixth will go to Nathan Orman. Seventh to Keith Batson. Eighth to Zachary Fitzwater. We haven't talked about him at all today. He finishes eighth. Ninth will go to Daniel Bouchard. And how about Mike Becker follows up his Charlotte win with a 10th place finish here. Average speed, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit slower than 90 miles an hour when we get back to start-finish line, though. But a wreck field race at Dover is all going to culminate with a first-time winner of the season. But no stranger to victory lane. Jessica Shelton wins the FedEx 400 at Dover Downs International Speedway. And what the heck happened in the pace car? Average speed of this event, 89.009 miles per hour. But there's a look at that course number 9 as she wins her first race of the season. And I think it's her first at Dover. I'm not sure actually on that one, but it may be her first at Dover, possibly. And everybody else is stopped behind. What the heck happened here? Okay here. Everybody else is going to be teleported a lap down, looks like. We'll see what happened to cause the yellow flag to fly. Yeah, I see some debris in turns 1 and 2. It was indeed Noah Sewell on the 11. Off turn number 4 right there, and Noah Sewell gets comes up on the 14 car of Eric Monaco and stuffs him in the wall, and then Seth Cole got turned in the 52 car. Well, I don't know how Seth did not get hit again in that 52 machine. I do not know how. And that crash probably should have been more severe than it would have been, or could have been, I should say. On board Seth Cole's car. And then there was that battle back to the caution flag there between Shelton and Osborne. Osborne took a peek to the low side, but just could not get past Shelton. And that was what won the race. That was what sealed the deal for the number 9 Coors team. So, but that's the race here today at Dover as we As we have completed 12 races of the season right here, Jessica Shelton is your winner here today, her first of the season. And we'll give you the rest of the finishing order. We gave you the top 10 already here. 11th place, we'll go to Alexander Rowe. How about that 16 car finishes the 11th position here today? Eric Monaco, 12th. 13th, Jackson Haywood. Dylan Young, 14th. 15th, we'll go to Quentin Moore. 16th, we'll go to Phil Parker. James Henry, 17th. Charles Sanford rebounds back to finish 18th. Seth Cole, who spun earlier, dropped in the 19th in the finishing order, one lap down. Then Kat Batson will finish in 20th position. 21st will go to Caleb Fogler. 21st, I should say, will go to 21st will go to Caleb Fogler. 22nd to Noah Sewell. 23rd to Dylan Poteet. Allison Rain, 24th. Matt Vasconcelos, 25th. 26th will go to Colin Cropley. 27th to Ryan Brommer. Stephen Colon, Austin Reed, and Laura Chung was the last of the top 30. 31st on down will be William Brock, Benjamin Miles, Nathan Hudson, Amanda Evans, Cole Deaver, Kyle Matthews, Michael Whitman, and finishing 38th will be Stement Oscon. So that will do here today at Dover Downs International Speedway here. Congratulations once again to Jessica Shelton, the winner of the FedEx 400 here at Dover. And what was a tremendous battle of those final... Well, it was going to be a tremendous battle of those final 4 or 5 laps, but caution flag ended the race here, which ended what could have been a tremendous battle for the win here. But what can you do? So that was But anyway, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on his channel. If you want in on future seasons of Seth Series, be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA offline. Those channels being X867539A58X is Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and which is in full swing as well too. His season is in full swing, so check that out. And also be sure to check out our other NNSCRA our other channel that does an NNSCRA series. That's Levi McIntyre's channel, Thrashman899, the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup series. So be sure to check out those 2 channels. Again, that's X867539A58X and also Thrashman899. Check out those 2 channels. Subscribe to those two channels, and also subscribe to this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. So that will do here today at Dover Downs International Speedway. For now, this is James Qualls. This is the production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of awesome racing at its best. We'll see you at Riverside.